morning, everyone. Well, I guess it's almost afternoon. It's like 11:30. Welcome to day one of my reading vlog for the reading rush. I'm already sucking at this. So I mentioned this in my TBR video for the reading rush, but I am attempting to do daily vlogs. Don't know how well this is gonna go, but we will see. I'm looking a bit of a mess right now, so excuse my appearance. As of right now, I have like this entire list of things that I need to get done today, and I've only done like one or two things, or really like one. So today I'm going to be working on that. So I don't know how much of a vlog I will have, because I don't know how much of that I will be showing off to you guys, because it's like things I need to do around the house. But I will say that I will be doing an unboxing for the, let me show it off without showing off my address, but I will be doing an unboxing for the Universal Yums box. This is the July box. So if you guys watched the unboxing that I did with my younger brother in June, I have another one of those, and like I said, I'll be doing that in today's vlog. As far as reading, I have already finished a book today. That was Wild Ones Volume 1. I will have a picture of that up on the screen, and I used that one for the challenge of reading a book in the same place the entire time. And I know I said that I probably was going to use something that I read while sitting in my chair. However, I actually read it in my bed because I had it on my phone and I didn't feel like getting out of my bed for that. So it was only 200 pages, and because it's a manga, it didn't take me too long, so I did read that early this morning. So I've already finished the challenge, finished the book for the week, so that's great. And like I said, when I start doing this list of stuff that I need to do, or start working on this list of things that I need to do today, I will be going ahead and starting off the audiobook for Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I will say now that my TBR, or the books that I pick up, might be changing throughout the week, because I did not read as much as I wanted to during the final biannual bibliothon. So I think some of those books I'm going to be moving over to this TBR, just because I have a lot of audiobooks that I have checked out and I want to get to them before I have to return them. That's the update as far as right now. Like I said, I already finished the book. I am going to go ahead and start this while I get working on my to-do list, and I will be back a little later with the unboxing of the Universal Yums box. I will, like I said, I will be back later for whatever the next update is, and I will probably have changed clothes, because part of what I need to do is wash my hair and wash clothes. So yeah, I'll probably be back after I do both of those. Okay, so I have showered and washed my hair, as you can tell. I do have a reading update, but I'm gonna do that after we do this. As you can see, my little brother is here, and like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing an unboxing for the July Universal Yums box. As you can see here, possibly, we have the Yum Yum box. I talked about this in the last video, so if you guys haven't watched the unboxing that we did for the June Yum Yum box, Universal Yums is a company. Each month they pick a country and they provide snacks from that specific country, and at the end of, or in each box, they give you a clue for next month's box. So here is the sticker clue that we have here, and it says
the Emerald of the Equator.
So yeah, I accidentally saw a spoiler on Facebook, because I do some online work looking at ads and stuff like that, and it popped up on my Facebook feed, so I wasn't expecting it, but that's okay. But here is the little map that we get in the box, and it shows off the country, and this month the country is Indonesia. I'm gonna try to make sure this isn't super long, and we're just gonna kind of jump right into the snacks, since this is going to be part, obviously, of a longer video. So pick up whatever you want to go with first.
They're called Tic Tacs.
This is a grilled beef flavored tapioca snack, and
let's jump right into it.
Yeah, I don't know, it sounds a little weird.
Yeah, it sounds a little funny. Oh my god, this
it smells
weird.
like dog or cat food, like dry.
Oh, it's actually not bad. It's tiny though. And they put a bunch.
That's not bad. I actually don't mind the taste of these. They smell terrible.
Yeah, they smell terrible. Next, we have something called cassava crackers. So they're
Cassava crackers.
Yeah, cassava crackers. So they're black pepper, and it's supposed to be. I think I looked at the back and it said something tasty, spicy, and crispy. This is what it looks like.
Huh?
Oh my! That's funny.
These are interesting. It has a little kick to it. I'm guessing from the pepper, but it's also a little sweet as you chew it up. So that's interesting. This is another one I think I could see myself eating that. So here is the next item that's in the box, and it looks like these are corn nuts with garlic seasoning. The problem I have when it comes to corn nuts is they're really hard, so I can only eat a few corn nuts at a time whenever I get them. These aren't as hard as normal, the corn nuts in the US that I'm used to eating. The garlic flavor isn't super strong with these, so, but yeah, I like these, but they aren't like anything super impressive, nothing that I've never had before. So these are Yuppie Milky Boos. So they're milk gummies and assorted fruit flavors.
Okay, I want a red. Sticky. Those are the little white things are milk.
I think it's a mixture, but they're shaped like cows. I like those. Those are pretty good.
Next up, we have Coffee Joy.
This is a coffee biscuit with sugar coating. Here is what they look like inside the package. I kind of wish this was resealable.
Okay, actually not bad. It's sweet when you first bite into it, and then you start to get the flavor after the sweetness.
It's okay. It almost reminds me of a graham cracker, but not as sweet. I don't know, it almost has like a bitter aftertaste to it, and I don't like that.
It's called the Bing Bing. Is it upside down? No. And it has 4 different flavors in it.
It's a coconut coated wafer with white chocolate and cream filling.
This is what it looks like. This is the inside, as most wafers are. Actually really good.
Yeah, it's like the more you chew this one, the better it tastes to me.
Like a little mini gummy breakfast.
Actually, it's noodles.
Yeah, but there's a
with an egg. Yeah, this isn't bad. It looks like it's probably like a kid's, like a quick candy for kids. I like the whatever this noodle gummy is better.
The white part, it tastes funny.
I think it's marshmallow.
Okay, so next up we have jumbo cheese and cheese sticks.
It's a sweet wafer roll with cheese filling. I don't know how I feel about sweet and cheese. I mean, I guess sweet and salty together might be okay, but
sweet and cheese?
We'll see how that turns out with this.
Actually good. What you think?
I don't know if I like that. If you've ever had those like cheese crackers, those orange cheese crackers, the cheese in here reminds me of that, but the outer coating is really sweet, and I don't know if that's necessarily the best combination. So the next thing is from the same brand, but this one is a chocolate and banana wafer roll.
You can really smell the banana when you're biting into it.
That one's okay. I think I actually like the cheese one better, just because it's almost like the chocolate is like borderline dark chocolate, and it has like that artificial banana taste. Like if you eat a banana Laffy Taffy, it almost has that taste to it, and I'm not a fan of those two combined right now. So yeah, it's okay, but definitely not a favorite of mine. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. I think this is the last thing before the bag of the smaller things.
The yum bag. So it's a cake. It's a sponge cake, a vanilla layer cake, and
that is not focusing at all.
It's a pandan flavor.
I don't know what that is, but it also has a cream filling. So we're just gonna try that.
smells really funny.
I don't know why it reminds me of like popcorn, but I think I'm just like imagining things.
It tastes weird. A little bit. Like, there's just a little kick to it that makes it taste weird.
I think I like that. It's way sweeter than I thought it was gonna be.
It's dry, like any other cake. That's normal.
Yeah, it is kind of dry, but I actually like the flavor of this. Yeah, I like that. It is kind of on the sweet side though, so a little much for me at the moment. Now we have the Yum bag, which is just like I just mentioned, it's a bag of smaller treats that they have in the country. The first thing that we're going to try is
it's chewy candy. It's called Melon Milk.
Melon Milk. Here's what the package, you're probably not even going to be able to see that. These are like almost like, I don't know what kind of chewy candy.
It actually smells like a candy that it reminds me of a candy that smells really weird.
No, like Mamba.
Oh yeah,
those fruit flavored. They're like artificially fruit flavored. But this is some type of melon.
Yeah, it's what's it called.
And I actually really like the way this tastes.
To me, I'll give it okay.
We have a lot of multiples in here, I think, because these are smaller. So the next thing that we're gonna go with is another gummy. Ooh, and it looks like this. Burger. If you ever had like the little Krabby Patty gummy burgers, but this is a cola burger. I think this is really funny. I'm probably not really gonna be able to tell, like show it off to you guys.
I'm gonna be.
But all of the different layers on this burger are textured. So the meat has like, looks like grill marks on it. And then I think that's lettuce. And then the bun has like, looks like little seeds on top. I think it's really cute. And like the attention to detail. But it's a cola burger, so I'm guessing all of the layers taste like cola, which is going to be interesting because I really don't drink it like that.
Hold on.
It's a gummy cola candy, basically.
Cola. That's all it is.
But the final little candy that we have in here is Gulas, and it's a tamarind candy. And this one is a hard candy, so that's why I decided we should do this one last.
This is what it looks like. Oh, it's dark.
It's sweet, but it has like this little bitterness with it.
I taste that.
Not my favorite thing. I feel like I've been saying it for
not the best thing in the world.
It's not my favorite, but it's okay. I've mentioned this I think several times now, but I get the box, the middle price box. So there are 3 different boxes. I get the middle one,
$14.
And on the back of the little booklet that they give with all of the information, they mention some things that you might have gotten if you would have gotten the biggest box. I think it doesn't show everything, but says we would have got some crepes with sesame. We would have gotten some taro net teriyaki barbecue chips, I believe. Ew. And then those cassava crackers, we would have gotten the flavor with chicken and onion. I'm pretty sure that there are more items that we didn't, or that wasn't in this middle range box that were in the bigger box. So if you guys are interested in seeing more of those, you go check those out. But the clue for next month's box is we're off to a country with many delights where bazaars and cotton castles are just 2 of the sights. There will be yums unlike any you've known, crunchy sweet berries, and crispy spice cones. That's all we have for, I guess, this month's box. Hopefully you guys didn't mind having this within this reading vlog. If you guys are interested in checking out this box, I do have a link where you can get $5 off. So I'll make sure to leave that down in the description box. I think I might have forgot when I did the last unboxing, but I would definitely make sure to link that so you guys can go check it out. And yeah, you will get $5 off your first box, and then I'll get $5 off if you sign up using my link, just so you guys know if you're curious about that. But yeah, that's all I have for this box, and I will be back in a little bit, I guess, for reading updates. Okay, so as you will have just seen, I just did the unboxing for the Universal Yums, the July box with my little brother. So I figured before I get into doing too much of anything else, I would go ahead and do a reading update. I feel like today's vlog is going to be probably a little bit boring just because I'm not doing much of anything, or I'm doing stuff, but like I said at the beginning of this vlog, I have a lot of things that I need to do around the house, so I'm trying to do that and not really focusing too much on vlogging. So I mentioned that I was going to be starting Half-Blood by Jennifer Armentrout, and I have actually started this. I've been listening to the audiobook for this one, and I have already read 7 chapters, which is 82 pages. So I have, I think, 200 pages left to read, because I think this is only 281 pages, so I guess I have like 199 pages left of this to go, and I definitely think that I'll be able to finish this today. Hey everyone, so it's actually day 2 of the readathon. Because I was trying to get a video uploaded yesterday, I ended up not even coming back to do a final check-in at the end of the day. I figured I would come in and do like a last minute reading check-in before or for this specific video. So for day 1, I finished like a book and a half about, and I read 332 pages in total. So I mentioned when I first started vlogging that I finished Wild Ones Volume 1 by Kiyo Fujiwara. Hopefully you can see that I kind of just took a picture for a thumbnail, or for the thumbnail for this. This one is following this 15-year-old girl named Sachi, and at the very beginning of the story, her mother has just passed away, and she's kind of like left out in the open. She doesn't know where she's gonna stay because her mom was the only family that she had knew of. But this older guy shows up, and he's just like, yeah, I'm actually your grandfather, and I want you to come stay with me. Turns out that her mother said that he was dead because she decided to leave that family because he's the leader of a Yakuza clan, which is pretty much a gang. And her mother, because her mother had her, she didn't want to be associated with that. But he's just like, well, you have no one else, I want you to come and stay with me. And she has nowhere else to go, so she decides to go back. And she's dealing with being in this new environment, as well as also having to deal with this guy who's around her same age, and he's pretty much set to be her protector. And because they're like in the same grade and go to the same school, then it'll all work out perfectly. But it seems like there is possibly a romance brewing between the two of them, but not too much has happened with that so far. As far as the story, I think it was pretty good. It was a decent setup. It wasn't like the most amazing thing ever, but that seems to be the thing with shoujo mangas. They kind of start off a little slow, but there are different little aspects of the story that were brought up that make me want to read more of it. I believe there are 10 volumes in this series, and I'm pretty sure that my library either has, I think it has all of them, or the library that I borrowed this from, and if not, they have at least half. So I'm most likely going to continue reading this one. I only gave this volume 3 stars. Like I said, it was okay, but it wasn't like the best thing ever. I'm looking forward to seeing how the story unfolds, because like I said, there's a lot of different things that were brought up that were pretty much like setting things up for later down in the series. That was the first thing I read, and that one was 200 pages. Almost forgot to mention, but Wild Ones was supposed to count for a book that I read all in one spot. And then the other book that I also got to was Half-Blood by Jennifer Armentrout. You have seen this in a few different updates throughout this video, but I did start this one, and I got through the first 10 chapters, which was 132 pages. So far, I am also enjoying this one. I will say that I don't think I'm enjoying this as much as I would have if I had read it years ago when I was first interested in it. The concept reminds me a lot of how Vampire Academy started, and I'm hoping that as I get further in the series that it branches off and becomes its own thing. As far as updates, that's all I have for you guys in this one. Let me know what you guys have read so far during day 1 if you aren't doing like daily vlogs, because everyone that I'm subscribed to, I'm trying to watch their daily vlogs. But yeah, I guess I will just see you guys in my day 2 vlog.